So you.
Okay. First of all, as we already know, we're going to discuss a little bit about Rovas and how we can set it up on JSON so that I can record the time you spend on mapping the area that you're interested in mapping. So right now, first of all, you will have to have this, like, let me share this link on a chat. And you can follow through. Okay, so you will have to just go to Google and search for Rovas.app, and then you will have to create an account. After you create an account, let me go back.
Sorry,
here.
I think, Harry, I think you can just click on the OpenStreetMap button.
No, yeah, there are different options actually. So for this, I want to show from the beginning on how you can create from the OpenStreetMap, because there are different options here. For me, I already have an account. So for the person who doesn't have an account, you can log in via OpenStreetMap account. There's this option also here, but I have an account from Rovas. So yes, you can just log via that and grant an access just like that.
Same as you do for the tasking manager, really.
Yes. So you have to put a username and an email address. So for me, I already have an account for Rovas, so I don't have to do this the same time. So for that, for the people who's the first time for them to use this, they have to do all the procedure. So I'll have to.
Okay, but I think if you authorize it to take it from OpenStreetMap, doesn't it just take the information from OpenStreetMap, like your username and so on?
No, the first time I created, I didn't use the same password and username from the Rovas.
Okay.
So yeah. So after that, you will have to log in, just like So after you log in, there will be some account details. Your account details, maybe there'll be so much information. Maybe for me, it's like I've been a member for 2 months and 1 week. The full name is here, and this give you some information. So after you log into your account, if you've already created an Rovas account, then you will have to go to JSON. So I'm going to share my JSON screen and show you how you can do all of the setup on JSON.
Sorry, Harry, while you're in Rovas, I think you also should go to the project, the Mapping Tanzania project, isn't it?
Yeah, but yes, if you create if you created an account for Rovas, you're going to set everything up in here, and then I will go back to Tanzania project, and then I will show them all of that. So
thanks.
Yeah.
Lydia raised her hand.
Okay, please, Lydia, can you speak?
Yeah, when you are, I'm not understanding. You said that you can go. You said that there is a two option. You can have a Rovas account or direct on your OpenStreetMap, or I'm getting it wrong.
Okay, let me go back again. Let me start. I'm logging out on my Rovas account right now so that I can begin. Okay, so you see, this is the dashboard of Rovas, right? So you have different options. For me, I already have an account. So if you don't have an account, there is an option of, creating an account, and there is the downward option here, register or log in with different options. You can log in with your Facebook account. You can log in with your Google account. You can log in with your Twitter account. You can also log in with your, OpenStreetMap account.
I think that Alexander recommended using the OpenStreetMap account. So I would suggest that you use that, because I don't think anyone other than Harry, nobody has a Rovas account yet.
Yeah, so you can you see here, the application Rover require access of your account, like that's my name of OpenStreetMap account. And then if you grant an access, it will, okay, I will have to do this. You will have to like, please fill additional information to complete your registration. You will have to, you know, to write your username here and email that, and then you will have to submit. For as I said, I've already have all of these because I've already created an account. So I don't think if there will be a problem for you all to follow. So after you have a after you have a Rovas account, then I'm gonna share the screen. Lydia, are you following me? Sorry.
Yes, I'm following.
Okay, so after you have a look the Rovas account, this is what it will look like. So maybe my account will be like this, you know. So you can see here on the dashboard, you have like a project, you have a report, you have a forex, you have an investing dispute and account. So then after you having all of after you have an account, I'm gonna show you how you can do a setup on JOSM, and then I'm gonna show you how you can select the project and then start mapping on the project, and there share the report and the Rovas and everything. So yes, I'm gonna new share, and then I'm gonna share my JOSM actually. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Can you see my JOSM?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, fantastic. Then after you, this is the JOSM interface. So where you have to go to edit, and you go to preferences. Okay, you've got so many things here. So you will have to go to plug in. You have to click on plug in, and then you will have to write here something that you want to plug in. Just like mine, you have to search for Rovas. Okay, so for mine, it's already here. So if you search for Rovas, it will come like Rovas connector. Then here you have to check it, and then you have to click on OK. So after doing that, after it will require you to restart your JOSM. Then you have to allow it to restart your JOSM, because every time you add another application or another tools in the plugin, it will require you to do a setup. So after that, it will start and open again. Then after that, you will have to again to go to edit and go to preferences, and then you will have to go down until to Rovas. Okay, so here is the place where you will have to put your the Rovas key, the Rovas API key and API token, and the project number that you want to contribute. Please, can you really, this is the very, very crucial area that you have to follow up to set everything on the Rovas, so that when you map by using Rovas, it's create the project automatically on the time you spend on mapping the certain project. So just follow up on this area so that we can really can be on the same page. So I will have to go back to Rovas. Okay.
Is everybody following along? Has everybody managed to get into Rovas? Hello, can people answer or type? Sheila, have you managed to do this?
Okay, in a sense, I say yes, I guess on the chat.
Oh,
I don't
great.
know about, yeah. Okay, so after setting up all of that, after allowing the plugin on Rovas, then you see in the JOSM they've asked you for the IP key and IP token and the project that you're supposed to be being contributing. So first I'm going to show you how you can get the Rova AP keys and Rovas token. I've told you when you go to your account there on the dashboard, you can just go to account and it will have these features like tools here. So where you have to go to get those, you see here, there is a Rovas API. You have to click on Rovas API here. And it will give you like, click below to reveal your authentication key for the Rovas API. So this information is very confidential, so you don't have to share. I mean, the API keys and token are very different from each person on Rovas. So when you click here, you will see the API key and token. So you will have to copy these.
Hello, are you still there, Harry? I think we've lost you. Okay, while we've lost.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I was here covering the credential here, like API keys and API token. I've showed you where you can just copy and paste them on the JSON. I think you're really following me up. So I'm gonna show you how you can search for the project and where you can read the project. So right now, I'm going to some of the project you can see here. There's the place where project. So if you're gonna search for the project, you'll have to come to the project here and click it on Rovas then. So there are different projects here. So we're really looking forward for the project that Janet created, and this is the project that we really want to contribute. So you have to click on mapping Tanzania project, and then we're gonna find out. Okay, so if you click on the Janet project that she created, you will have to scroll down a little bit, and you will find the place where it's right, add project.
Add report.
So if yes, sorry, add report. So if you want to contribute in this project, you'll have just to
Harry, may I interrupt for a second?
Please do.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure, maybe you have already mentioned it, that a person who is going to place a work report must be a shareholder. So their name must appear in the list of shareholders above.
No.
Right above the work reports, you have the list where your name appears and Janet's name. So whoever wants to contribute a work report into this project must be in this list. So there is that button, add yourself, which would be green if the logged in person is not yet in the list, which is not the case for you because you are already in the list, so it is gray.
Yeah, I got you, Alexander. I hope, did you get I don't know about other people if you understood that correctly, because they are really new and using Rovas, so I'm trying to pass them through everything. For me, I don't have to do add report again, but for them, they will have to do that that they can do.
Terry, they need to add themselves.
Yes.
So maybe can people do that right now, and then we should be able to see that you're part of it. So if you've logged into Rovas, everyone,
I could demonstrate how to do it, or you can probably, it would be better if some of the attendees could do it and share screen with us.
Yeah. So can somebody share their screen? Who is in Rovas now? Lydia, are you in Rovas?
Yes, but I'm using my laptop for that Rovas, but I'm connecting to you through this meeting through the phone, so it is very difficult to share screen.
Okay, I can't hear you very well. Can somebody else share their screen? Sheila? Hello? or Innocencia? Okay, maybe Alexander can do it then, otherwise, if no one
Okay.
else can.
All right, let me share my screen. But Harry, could you stop sharing, because I can't do it if somebody else is doing it.
Hortensia, are you following? Can you please share your screen maybe? Okay, let me see the chat.
No, she can't. So Harry, stop sharing your screen.
Okay, let me stop.
Okay.
Yep.
Hold on a second.
Perfect.
Okay, I think your language. Oh, okay, you said change your language.
Yeah, let me change my language. Sorry.
You're starting confusing us.
Right, right.
Okay.
That's better.
Oh, that's not the right one though.
Oh, right, right.
I mean, we are using Janet Chapman project. Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah.
So here is the button add yourself in green. So I just click it and you're immediately added in, and now you can start adding reports. If I remove myself, you will see that I cannot add reports. I will remove myself again. Here, the add report button is gray.
Yeah.
So that's all I wanted to show. So do you want, I can stop sharing now, Harry, and you can continue. You want to do that?
I mean, whatever, if you can proceed, if I can proceed, I mean, just whatever.
Okay, okay. Well, I'm not sure. So should we go now through creating a report?
Yeah.
Actually, where I was trying to show them how they can on the JOSM, how they can change that how they can insert the project ID on the JOSM so that it can really create a project automatically when you complete on Marvin. So you can just start from there.
Okay, let me switch. Hold on a second. Where is my JOSM? Here. Okay, I guess you can see my JOSM screen.
Yeah. Yes.
Let's see. You will find the. So should I assume that people already have this plugin activated? This plugin, Rovas plugin.
No, you might as well. Harry was just doing it, but why don't you show them again?
Okay, so you go to plugins. And you type Rovas into the search, and you will check. I have a development version here, so don't worry about that. So you will find there will be just.
Sorry, Alexander. I think that would be very confusing because I don't think if people have the same JOSM you are using. So at least they are having the same JOSM we're using. So I've explained to them like where they can get their preference in.
Okay. So okay, let me do again. So here is the preference button up here. After you open JOSM, start JOSM, you just click the preference button. I'm not sure, there are different ways to present JOSM, the user interface. I'm not sure whether people use the same as I do.
Yeah, I mean that's what's really my concern. I'm pretty sure that maybe people are using my version more than they're using your version.
Because there are different looks, like a metal look, and there is the CDE motif. I don't know what is the default. I already forgot, but let me restart it again. Maybe.
Okay.
But in general, there should be two panes, like two sections of a screen. On the left, there is the list of available screens of preferences. And on the right is a detail of a particular preference, which is selected in the left column. So,
sorry, Alexander, are you still sharing your screen because we can't see it?
oh, okay, sorry, yes, that's, I have restarted JOSM, and obviously I have to also reshare the screen again. Okay, so this is, oh, hold on, yeah. Well, this is pretty silly. Hold on a second. I will share also the main. New share. Okay. What's going on? Can't I share my whole? Aha, hold shift to select multiple windows. Okay, now you should see my JOSM also.
Yep.
Sorry about that. So let me repeat it again. You just go to, again, there are different looks of the JOSM application. I don't know what people use, but in general, each of them have after clicking the preferences button, which looks like two switches here, it has two panes, two sections. One on the left, it shows what subsections are there in preferences, and on the right is detail about the particular section. So we are interested in plugins. If there are any questions, you can interrupt me and I will stop and explain.
Thanks.
So go ahead.
No, I was just saying thank you, or you can type in the chat otherwise, if you have questions. These women are very quiet.
Yeah. So there's the plugins section, and we just need to find Rovas plugin. So we type Rovas and we find the particular icon, which we find the item and check the check mark and click OK. And Rovas will ask you to restart.
Alexander.
Yeah.
But for me here, the screen that you shared, it is in the first page of after opening the JOSM.
Oh,
it has
this is the first page. This is the default page. Yeah.
So we can't see anything about Rovas.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't see the page?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on a second. Why is it? But you see it now?
No, it's still the same.
You don't see my JOSM screen, right?
We see your JOSM screen, but it doesn't say anything about Rovas or plugins or anything.
Oh yeah, that's right, because
Okay.
I have not selected the plugins
Okay.
screen yet. So now I'm clicking this button here. You see it, right?
Yeah.
But you don't see the window, right?
No.
Okay, I have to share it because it doesn't share my whole screen, but only the windows, which are, I have many windows. So let me select it, shift.
Okay, yeah. Now
Can you
we
see?
can see it, yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. I thought I had 3 windows actually selected, but obviously not. So again, we select in the left. Hold on, what's going on? In the left panel, we click on plugins.
Yeah.
And type Rovas. It will find the plugin. You put a check mark into the box.
Okay, but there looks like 2. Rovas connection.
Yeah, this is only my computer because I have development version of that plugin. So
it's Rovas connector.
There should be just one, right? Rovas connector.
Okay.
So you check that mark and click OK.
Right.
And that will, JOSM will ask you to be restarted which you will agree to, and after restart, you will have the plugin installed. So, okay, so let me just go to that plugin. Where is Rovas? Here. And after you install it, it will appear in the list on the left side.
Yeah, we can't see that though.
Oh, again, hold on. What's going on here? It just forgets that it is being shared. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So on the left side, there is the list of preferences, and one of them is now belongs to Rovas plugin.
Yeah.
So this is the area which we have to deal with now. There are basically three things which you will have to change. One is the API key, API token, which identifies you as a person. And then there is the project ID. That will be the project into which you will send the work reports you create in JOSM. So the API key you will find in your user profile in Rovas, which I will switch to right now. And I have to share that screen again. Let's see. This should do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you would go to my account, and there is the Rovas API tab here.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then you would click API credentials, and it will show you API key. Okay, let me show you. I have a development version. Well, there are just two fields, and it will copy the values. Let's see.
Yeah, I think it's okay. Harry showed that bit.
Okay, so you copy the values from here. You switch to JOSM. Hold on, let me do it. And you delete this, and you type in or paste the value.
We can't see JOSM though.
Oh, again, hold on.
Okay,
No.
yeah. So you
Okay.
you copy them into there.
Into these fields, API,
Yeah.
there will be key, API token in Rovas. You just copy the values, put them in here.
Yeah.
And this project ID you find in that project into which you want to send your work reports.
Mapping Tanzania 1.
Yeah, this one.
Okay, so 45623.
Right. So you copy it
Mm-hmm.
and switch back to JOSM, which I'm not sure you see.
Then we can see it.
Okay. All right. So you just type in, oops, I have pasted it twice. So you paste in that value.
Yeah.
And then you click OK, and you are set in JOSM. So again, API key, copy from Rovas, paste it here. API token, copy from Rovas, paste it here. Project ID, the same, click OK, and done.
Okay.
So now, should we go through some editing or?
So yeah, assuming that people have done some editing, do they actually have to do some editing? They can't claim something they've done before, can they?
No, they have to actually do some editing, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is possible to create reports also manually, of course, by clicking this button, Add Report. I'm not sure you see my screen now.
Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah. So yes, it is possible to add manually report, but because they just created their accounts, one of the rules is that people cannot report work which they have done before they registered in application in Rovas.
Right.
So that is probably not what we want to do here.
No.
So I can just create quickly a couple of edits.
Yeah.
Let's see, maybe here. Imagery. We have really fancy imagery here in Slovakia.
Okay, so you're doing some editing, but it's not in that project, but you're still you can still write a report for that project.
Well, let's pretend that I have set my preferences for your project.
Okay.
But I am actually sending it to OpenStreetMap project, which doesn't make really any difference from the demonstration point of view. Or
sure, but if somebody was verifying this, would they say, "Oh, this is completely the wrong project," so that they wouldn't verify it?
Well, people verify only that the amount of work which has been done is adequate to the reported labor hours. So if I claim that which actually the plugin is measuring,
right.
Plugin, the time is running here. This is the plugin window. So my time is running. When I start doing changes, the number will increment up. So it is going to time,
And if you just leave it running, doing nothing.
Oh, it stops. It always resets itself. It waits for the action of the user to start counting again. So you can just leave and come back after 5 hours, and it will not count at 5 hours.
Right. Okay.
What we can do also is that Harry can continue from here and create actually some edits for that project. Not sure whether you want to do that.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I think it would be good to show people how to actually add a report.
Okay. You mean I should continue here in JOSM?
I think that's enough, isn't it? It's just for a demo.
I mean, actually, to the report is just you have to upload the changes, and then it's gonna ask you like.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think where he is from the from there to share the report. I think Alexander, you can just upload it, and it's gonna have that message like to share the report.
Okay. Well, let's do that then.
So I should continue, right?
Oh, I think it's enough editing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So let me just submit the job. Oh, yes, of course. Let's see, I have to put it, I need to find that relation into, yeah, this is it. Hold on.
I'm not very sure if the girls are following.
You are sorry. I'm sorry. What did you say?
No, I'm just asking for the girls if they are following everything. I mean, if they have something to ask, or if they are stuck somewhere, I think they should chat and ask. Yeah.
Yeah, I just selected a relation now into which I want to put this multi-polygon I created, which is a meadow. So I put it into that relation. It's inner type. Okay. Now I put that it is land use meadow. Okay. And now I'm ready to send it. That's okay. Continue upload. Meadow.
So basically, for the interns, you would just be editing in the normal way, but then when you come to submit it, this is the different bit that you can add it to Rovas, which you'll see in a minute. But please do ask any questions if you have any.
Okay. So I'm ready to send the job to the Osm Database. And after that is done, the plugin presents this window.
We can't see the window.
Oh, right. Hold on. Share now.
Okay, great.
So I have sent the job. I have submitted just regular send with JSON. And right after that, I am presented with this window, which is created by the Rovas plugin for JSON, which just tells me that I have worked 3 minutes, and I can change it, but there usually shouldn't be any reason to change this number because it is recorded by the automatic timer in the plugin. And I can submit the report. And if I do that, there is a couple seconds of lag, and I'm not sure whether you see in the left lower corner.
Yes, we can
Yes,
see
you
it.
can. Okay. So now when I switch to Rovas into the report section, you will see that report. Let's see. No, you will see it because I already did some editing today. It was added to, okay, I have some filtering here. Hold on.
I think, can't you see it in projects?
Yes, you can, but I also wanted to show you that it is visible also in reports.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I already submitted one report today. So when I click it, there should be actually 2 edits. Oh, I'm working too fast. Hold on. Well, I'm sorry. Let me go again, go back. Yeah, it doesn't really matter whether I show it in reports or. So this is my today's report, work report. And it actually, I have done 2 sessions, 2 editing sessions, one in the morning and one just today, I mean now. And they have these 2 different numbers, which isn't really, there should be 2, 642, yeah. So when I click on it, I have to share, no, I don't have to share that screen because you see it already. But it might take a couple minutes for the Osm chat to actually show the edits. So I'm not sure how to demonstrate.
Okay, I don't think people that in terms of used OSM chart yet, but there is some training on it next week.
Okay, well, let's just assume that I created that report, and I didn't realize that I already had one session today, so that little confuses the things. But basically, it will appear in your project that there will be a new entry in this list down here. It would have my name and it would have creating map data with JSON. Just everything else would be the same.
Okay, why is it not there then?
Because I didn't change my project to your.
Okay, right.
I'm
sorry, I didn't realize.
Yeah, I have left it to OpenStreetMap. That's where it is. When I go to that project, there is my entry here.
Right, yeah, I see.
So before I had like 32 minutes, but because I added a new session, which took 3 minutes, it just added the time.
Oh, right.
So if you do multiple sessions in a day, it doesn't create new work reports. It creates just one report, and it just adds the time to the total daily time.
Okay, can I ask a question? What is the green hand? Does that mean that one person has verified it?
Yes.
Okay.
And these are like weights that somebody has to still verify it, and it takes 3 votes at the most, of course, to decide. Okay,
so if we go back to the project, our project, then I think because Harry's one. Harry's report has been verified by one person then. Right.
I will open that report. So this is the report. It shows author, project name, when it was done, how long it took. This is the category, classification, where it belongs. So this person already verified that report, and this person has been called to verify it, and this is the deadline.
Oh, I see. Great. So 3 people have to verify it.
Up the most, if they cast opposite votes,
Oh, okay.
these two, you know, we just wait for 2 votes which
Right.
are identical, and then the report is either approved or not approved.
Okay, so once the report is approved,
Mhm.
what happens next?
So Rovas will release, like this is 22 minutes, so it would be, that's like what is it, third of 10, that's 3 crowns
Mhm.
worth. Because 1 hour is 10 crowns.
Right.
That's fixed ratio, that's always the case. So Rovas would basically put into Harry's wallet 3 crowns, and everybody can see everybody else's balances, which is kind of unusual, but that's the case here. So we can see Harry's balance, which is 36 crowns today.
So if Harry actually wanted to take that as cash, can he do that?
Yeah, he can go to Forex and just put in 36 crowns, for example, and that's like €2 at today's rate. And but it has to be at least 5. That's one of the rules, because if people, you know.
Yeah. And okay, so if he had more than €5 and he wanted to get that money, how could he actually get them? How would the money be sent?
You know, I have investigated the options. Like right now we have 2 options. One is PayPal or bank-to-bank transfer. I'm not sure how the bank-to-bank transfer would work outside of Europe. I don't know, but I can find out. But what I have investigated is it seems like it should be possible to integrate M-Pesa into Rovas, and it shouldn't be such a big deal. But I have to do some more work. It seems like we would have to have an account linked to an M-Pesa account. Maybe Harry or somebody who does work with M-Pesa can explain how does it work in Tanzania, because I don't know.
I think it's linked to a phone number usually.
So it's linked to a phone number. Yeah, because people don't usually have bank accounts there.
So I send money to people's M-Pesa accounts using an app called SendWave. So that takes money from a UK-based bank account and sends it to M-Pesa. Okay,
I will check it out. We can probably use that in the meantime.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it is possible to integrate directly into Rovas, so it should be automatic eventually that once person previews order here and submits that order, it should take probably just a couple of minutes eventually. But in the meantime, I will check that SendWave. So if you, Harry, or anybody else will do this place an order, I get notified, and I will probably just, well, in the meantime, I can send it to Janet and you can deal with it.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Okay. So we can do it that way in the meantime, and later we will get more sophisticated.
Fantastic. Okay, so any questions? Great. Well, I think the thing now then is for everybody to start using it, and then we can work out how it's working. If there's any questions later, then you can ask me, and then I can send them on to Alexander. But thank you very much for that. That was great.
Yeah, my pleasure.
I'm going to stop recording then.
Okay.